show comes to you live from the Mile High City in Coors Field. This evening, we've got a matchup out of the NL Central Division between the Cincinnati Reds and the Milwaukee Brewers.
And now, your 2021
live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Octavio Carmona will be the man on the mound for the Brewers. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
Ready now is Hideo Yamamoto. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
And now a pitch on the way. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
Into the box, number 2, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. One out, nobody on. Count even now at 1-1. Slow bouncer to the right side.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And he's going to make the catch. Oh, and he paid the price for it, too, as he crashes into the wall. A moment here to take a look at the Cincinnati Reds starting lineup in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today, and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
And now the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
2 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Hit to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Reds are down and ordered. Now it's the Brew Crew's turn in a scoreless ball game. Ling is on the mound for the Reds in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that added a new pitch to his repertoire, the split finger. He won't throw it that often. I think one of the reasons he tried to pick up this pitch had a difficult time throwing the straight changeup, and sometimes the splitter is the quick pitch fix for that. So it'll be interesting to see how and when he uses the splitter in this one here today.
Mauricio Cairo is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Chopped on the ground over to first. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Batting second.
Time now for a look at the hometown Brewers starting lineup. What's the key for a home victory tonight, D-Row?
Well, Matty, the key to hitting the Coors Field is the fact that there's so much outfield ground for those guys to have to cover. There's a lot of base hits. Don't fall in love with the fact that you're going to drive the ball out of the park. That's going to happen naturally with just a good approach and a good pass at the baseball. But there's a lot of ground to cover in that outfield, which screams there are a lot of hits to be had.
Rosario Reyna comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Doe is there, 2 down.
Batting third, the left fielder, Ramiro Rosas.
Next up, Ramiro Rosas. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. From the stretch. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Gone in order are the Brewers. Still no score. Second inning set to go, and next will be the first-year shortstop, Watanabe. Now here's the pitch.
Counts 1-0. Nope, that's inside.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers. And, guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
To the plate now, Jung. And now he tries to hold up, but they'll appeal down to first. He went around, says Larry Bullard. It's strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Soft liner towards short. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and touches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. A dive, but he's back. At the plate, Lau, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Hoping to discourage a steal attempt with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Takes one off the inside corner for ball two. Jung leads off first with one away. Hit sharply on the ground. One there in the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
He'll take a look at ball one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. The 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball two. No score here as we play inning number two. Two balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
There goes the runner. Pitch outside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Fouled off. And another foul ball. Swing and oh my, hit him with the hind into the bleachers and gone. So a 2-run shot to left center, and it's given Cincinnati a 2-0 lead.
And with one swing at a bat, he shows you why he's dripping with tools. He's got the speed, he's got the power. You don't know how to attack this guy. You can't put him on base with a knock or a walk, or he'll just end up on second or third. And if you leave something over the heart of the plate, that's what can happen.
Into the box now. Doe. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. They'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 1-1 is in there for the second strike.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. One more for the Reds, and it comes on this home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. 2-0 Cincinnati. So now here is Ari Alanis. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
0-1.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
Ball 1.
1-1.
Hit out towards second. And this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single.
A nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
Stepping in now, Vicente Jaquez, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. There he goes. Pitch misses low. The throw down is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Hit in the air out to right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And the throw from right will not be in time as he takes third on the flyout.
Okay, here's how the Reds are lining up in this one. And one of the main backbones for them out on the field today is the guy behind the dish. He controls the entire flow of the game, manipulates the pitching staff, gets them through the game, and not only that, completely shuts down a running game.
Into the box, Victor Mesa Jr. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. One out and a runner on third. There's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
A pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
All even now, 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And it's fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. Another one sent foul. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Plate now, Maximo Acosta, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Runner in scoring position with two gone. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. In there, 1-1. Two and one. Alaniz on third with two out. Brewers shortstop ahead with a 3-1 count.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hit Weekly back to the mound. Over to first, and that retires the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. We've played two full. It's the Reds 2 and the Brewers nothing. So stepping in is Ling. 9-1-2 due up.
Number 22.
First delivery to him. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Hideo Yamamoto.
And stepping in, Hideo Yamamoto. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Hit back up the middle. Reined in. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, number 2.
Now at the plate here is number 2. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And now the first pitch.
Ball one, no strike.
You have to be careful. You can't sleep on the bunt right here. Even with 2 outs, they're playing him back, but this guy can handle the bat.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Nope.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Count 2-1.
And the 2-1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. 1-2-3 go the Reds as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Byron Laura. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Now at the plate, Octavio Carmona. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. In there for strike 1. 0-1.
0-1.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Fouled away. Fouled off.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
One and two to the Brewers pitcher. Swing and a miss. Got him with the slurve there. 2 gone.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
At the plate, Mauricio Cairo. A swing and a ball into the corner that hooks foul. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Oh and 1, here it comes. Short, hit hard. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down from Milwaukee. They're still down. It's 2-0. New inning set to get underway, and next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, Nakajima. Here's the pitch. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Watanabe, flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Nope.
Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
2 strikes.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
1 out, nobody on. And And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our two starters. And my gracious, look at that comparison. Both guys into triple digits. That is some serious, serious gas. So here is Jung. He singled first time up. Now here it comes. And 2, here it comes. Now a foul tip held onto behind the plate. Nice work there to get the punch out, and the inning is over. Reds are down in order. They're up 2-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Rosario Reyna. Now the pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Ramiro Rosas.
So next to hit is Ramiro Rosas, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple. The speed they always talk about with this guy was on full display there.
Yeah, when you've got elite speed like this guy does, man, you don't need any help from the fielders to give you more time. He's thinking extra bases as soon as the ball gets to the outfield, and that time he wanted 3.
To the plate now, Ari Alanis, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect. But if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch.
Ball back in.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here, because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
As a look, now the pitch. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
The catcher number 5.
Stepping in once again is Vicente Jaquez. He flew out in his last AB. Here's the first pitch to him. And now he tries to hold up, but they'll appeal down to first. He went around, says Larry Bullard. It's strike 1. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Count still at 1-2. The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher.
You know, these kind of at-bats can drive you crazy when you're on the mound. I mean, he's been ahead of him pretty much the whole time, but he just can't put him away. Not only that, but it's costing him a lot of bullets.
A swing and a ground ball to third. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Milwaukee leaves one. They trail it here 2-0. All ready to go in the top of the fifth. And standing in, the rookie outfielder, Lau. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Nope. Ball one.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
That evens it up 1-1. Now here's the pitch.
Ball, that's low.
Popped him up. And there's your first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 6.
Striding in is Ha, and we'll see what he can do here after going deep his first time up.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And bye-bye, that one's gone into the bleachers. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game, as the Reds move out in front now, 3-0.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Into the box now, Doe. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And the pitch.
Ball.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Here it comes. Pops this one up. Alanis in foul ground. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 22.
So here's the Reds pitcher, Ling. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
The 1-0 home.
Ball in.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
2 out, nobody on. In there, 2-1.
A pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Hideo Yamamoto. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, back inside.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Ling, the runner at first with 2 gone. 1-1 to the Reds' leadoff man. Now the 1-1 pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Two and 2.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away. Here's another 2-2. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 3-2 one more time. Again, he sends it out of play. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. To third. And he goes to a knee to try to knock it down, but it's by him down the line. So a long at bat has a positive dividend when all's said and done.
Yeah, absolutely. They're not all beauties in the box score. He's able to get that ball through the left side for a base hit. Way to grind it out.
Here comes the Milwaukee skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Felix Paulino trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Number 2 will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Looking to minimize the damage here.
1-0.
First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. As a look, now the pitch. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Now 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is run the count full to 3-2. Then the runners are going to be off to the races.
Grounded to short. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. One for the Reds in the inning, and it comes courtesy of this solo home run. Bottom of the fifth coming up. It's now 3-0 Cincinnati. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with a big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Victor Mason Jr.
Now here's the first offering. Victor Mesa Jr. is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning 1-0. Two and 0 to the Brewers center fielder.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Pitch on the way. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
And that's finally over for a strike. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, excellent job to get yourself back in this count after throwing 3 consecutive balls. You got a chance to get an out right here.
Good battle. Count remains full. The next 3-2. And he fouls this one off. Chopped on the ground over to first. Scooped up. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, shortstop, Maximo Acosta.
So next to bat will be Maximo Acosta, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
The 1-0 home.
Outside, that's a ball.
Hard hit at third. And the throw will get him at first as he is robbed on a magnificent play there.
That ball almost got through the hole right there. Could have been a seeing eye single. Love the step in a dive to his left. That's actually a harder play. It's almost easier to go backhand when you're reacting at third base. Nice play right there. Nice angle to the baseball.
Standing in now, Byron Laura, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now a swinging bunt.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
0-2 count, and the pitch. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Gone in order are the Brewers. They trail in this one 3-0. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds' offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said that although they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, they have made the opposing pitching work really hard for just about every out. Their starter's pitch count was pretty high, which resulted in him being removed from the game prior to the 6th inning. Now it's a matter of making their bullpen work just as hard, guys.
Thank you, Heidi.
The first baseman, number 32.
First pitch on its way.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Ready with the 0-1. Shot towards first. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Number 42.
Next to stand in is Watanabe, struck out in his last trip to the plate. First pitch on its way.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
Now this is swung on and foul tipped straight back, as that sounded like it rang the catcher's mask with pretty good force that time. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
So now to the plate, Jung, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And he misses low with it, 2-0. Now the pitch. 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Set to deliver on 3-0.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
3-2 now. Fouled away. The next 3-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They lead it 3-0. Giselle Antuna is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Number 46.
First delivery to him. The 0-1. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd, a foul ball. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Stepping in now, Mauricio Cairo, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, the first baseman, Rosario Reyna.
So now into the box is Rosario Reyna. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the AB now. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends. Juan Cabrera is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 59. Juan Cabrera.
Now to bat, Wow. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Cabrera is pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success. Wendell Rijo will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Number 2.
Edgardo Brazaban is also into the ballgame as he'll likely go the rest of the way behind the plate.
Oh, that's one of the keys. I think if you were to build the perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
Victor Aponte is also into the ballgame as he'll assume duties in left field. Cesar Torres is also into the game as he takes over at short.
Now number 3.
And a step off. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Fouled off. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Stands in looking for home run number 3 right here, as you see what he's done so far in this one. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Outside, 3-0 now. And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And, oh, he thought he'd work the walk, but it's a called strike 2 now. Count still full, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home is in there, a called strike 3.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Go. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0.
Nope, outside.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
2-1.
I got 2 on the count.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Now the 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Into the windup and the pitch.
Thank you.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. This one's flared out toward left. Left fielder coming in. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Reds are down in order, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. And now here is Victor Aponte. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Maury has come into the ball game now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
Now playing third base, number 15.
Funk is also into the game as he takes over at short.
Number 7.
Sai is also into the ball game now as he takes over at second.
Number 29.
Timoteo Hong will also come in now as he takes over out in center.
Now playing center field.
Ota is also into the ball game as he'll assume duties in left field. Kobe Hayashi is into the ball. Number 37 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 37.
And now the first pitch as he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike 1.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Hit on the ground toward the left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make it out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
At the plate, Sandy Gaston, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Aponte gets his lead at first, nobody out. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Here's the 1-1.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Boy, Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
To the plate now, Edgardo Brazoban as they look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. Runner at first here, one man out. And a high strike there. It's 1-1.
1-1.
This is a tough guy to turn two on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
Very weakly on the ground. Can't. He lays off the breaking ball.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Next to hit, Victor Mesa Jr. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. A 1-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball two. Now a move over to first. Back in standing. And the 2-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. He's right there. And that will conclude matters here in the seventh. Brewers strand one, still down 3-0. Now to the plate, the pitcher, number 37. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. On to the 8th here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball one. 2-0 now.
It's great to be able to face a pitcher to lead off the inning and get yourself a quick out. But now you find yourself down 2-0, and he's licking his chops for a fastball.
Now the pitch.
Ball three.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
Here it is, the 3-0. Is in there for strike one.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
And the count will be full. Hard hit to first. Right to him. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter, number 15.
Next to hit is Maury as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Oh, that's 6 out.
One 0 count. Here it is. A bouncer to the left side. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, number 9.
Ready now for Cincinnati. Ota. Now the first pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
2 out, nobody on. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Mesa is camped under this one as he tucks this one away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds, but they lead it 3-0.
Your
Fong
attention,
is
please.
on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 60.
Leading off the inning, it'll be Cesar Izturis, and they could use a spark from him here.
The shortstop, Cesar.
And now the first pitch.
Nope.
Fong, a left-handed pitcher on the shorter side at 5'9" tall. He's a second-year big leaguer. The 1-0 home.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Now the 2-0 home.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Into the box now, Byron Laura. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Tight break with the slider there, catches the inside for a strike.
Well, that's just a nice executed pitch right there. To have the confidence to go in, pound it inside, If he's got that, this team's in trouble.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 1-2 pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
So the next to bat will be Juan Cabrera, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, and it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, I know this pitcher's getting ahead right here. He's got the hitter down 0-2, but to this guy in the box, might want to just live on the corners a little bit more. You keep missing down the middle, something's not coming back.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They trail it here 3-0. Set to start the 9th in this one, and set to go is the rookie first baseman, Nakajima. Now here's the pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Number 7.
Plate now, Fung. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1. Out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Domaromo enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9.
Number 58, Giovanni Domaromo.
So now to the plate, side.
1-0.
And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. throw over to first,
he's in there.
and he's back in standing. Fung, base runner at first with one out. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Here he comes on 2-0. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
And now, Timoteo Hong, 1-0 the count. Two out with the man at first. Runners on the move for second. Strike taken, the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Cincinnati. They lead it 3-0. Sasaki comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. In the box, Wendell Rijo. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch.
As he swings and grounds it toward the hole.
And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
The first baseman,
Before the first pitch, a check at first, and he'll get back in standing. At the plate, Rosario Reyna, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Victor Aponte, who represents the potential tying run here, waits on deck. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. A runner at first with no outs here. Again, another foul ball. And that one yanked just foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
To the plate now, Victor Aponte.
Off the plate,
As
ball
the
one.
first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
This is line to left, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Into the box, Sandy Gaston fouled away. Struck out in his first at-bat. And set with the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Hey, there was no reason to panic. He gave up a hit, but he comes right back and gets a double play to end this thing. Great resiliency right there to secure the save and the victory for the team.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. Cincinnati took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Ling earns the victory on the mound. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Cincinnati Reds, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Brewers, no runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 37 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.